By far, one of my most powerful videos that I've ever made that I get the most compliments on is my video on how to reduce or eliminate shoulder pain during push-ups, which is a very big common problem because I get comments every day saying, oh my gosh, this worked, this was fantastic. But today I want to expand upon why this is working and share with you a very simple hack that you can do in just a few moments that's going to significantly improve the safety and effectiveness of your push-ups. So this video, I talk about engaging a muscle called the infraspinatus in your shoulder more. The reason why that's so important is because, yes, the push-up is a chest exercise for the triceps and the shoulders, but always remember that you're only as strong as you are stable. And your stability in the push-up largely comes from your back. So if your back isn't very well engaged, what ends up happening is the whole alignment of how you're using your chest, shoulders, and triceps goes all higgly-piggly, and no routine or amount of work you do is going to steer you down the right path to the results you want. So what we want to do to really maximize your effectiveness of your push-ups is get the back to turn on and engaged first before we do your push-ups. Naturally, the exercises that I recommend for that are the overcoming isometric variations, particularly the strap row or the seated row. And when you do this, what you want to pay attention to isn't pulling backwards, because the muscles in your back don't actually drive your arm back so much as they drive your arms in. The primary objective with this exercise is to engage the muscles to create a greater sense of adduction in your arms, because if you look at your musculature in your back, the pennation of your muscle fibers is to drive tension in towards your center line. Unfortunately, a lot of us are slightly kyphotic, where we're hunched forward, so what ends up happening, if you look at the body from a top-down perspective, this creates a slight inward motion in which we're directing tension towards our chest. Now that makes it seem like that's ideal for the chest muscles, because we're kind of doing this kind of idea. But what that does is it largely takes the back out of the picture, and it causes this internal rotation, which puts a lot of stress into that shoulder joint. So when you do your row, instead of driving inwards or driving the arms back, because what that's going to do is it's going to feel like you're driving your arms back and apart, is drive your arms back and in. So that way, you're almost trying to squeeze around your back. We use our chest like this, like we're trying to hug our arms in front of you to engage the chest more, but if you do the same thing with your back, that's gonna get your chest working even harder. So driving the elbows back and in, holding for about 10 seconds for 2 or 3 sets, then engage your muscles the exact same way during your push-ups. Using your back for stability, it's going to take a lot of that stress out of your shoulders, going to make your triceps and your chest work way more effectively. It's going to make you a lot more strong and stable. Check out these videos for more of my push-up techniques if you want to learn a little bit more on how to optimally engage your chest. And as always, thoughts, comments, questions down below. Thanks very much for watching. Be fit, live free.